This content is for educational purposes only and is not financial, medical, psychological, or therapeutic advice. If you're dealing with mental health, trauma, or severe financial anxiety, please consult a licensed professional. No outcomes are guaranteed. Right now, as you watch this, there may be a voice in your head whispering that you don't deserve wealth. That voice can keep you stuck. This 4-part series is designed to help you understand it and start rewiring the pattern. If you've ever sabotaged your success just when things were going well, you're in the right place. Welcome to this transformative 4-part journey into understanding the fear of wealth. I'm going to share something most people never talk about, yet it quietly shapes millions of lives every day. The hidden fear of wealth isn't really about money. It's about identity, worthiness, safety, and belonging. Until we address that deeper psychology, we often push away the abundance we consciously say we want. Here's a story that illustrates this. In my coaching work, I've seen patterns like this again and again. The names and details here are composites to protect privacy. Sarah had built 3 successful businesses, and each one crumbled right as it peaked. She wasn't lazy or unlucky. She was talented and hardworking. Yet every time her bank account passed a certain level, she made choices that pulled her back towards struggle. When we explored her early memories, she recalled overhearing a caregiver say that wealthy people were selfish, and that money is the root of all evil. That moment shaped a belief that wealth could make her a bad person. Her unconscious mind tried to protect her by keeping her from staying wealthy long enough to become corrupted. This is the invisible prison many people live in. Fear of wealth rarely shows up as "I'm afraid of money." It hides as procrastination when opportunities appear, as last-minute self-sabotage before a breakthrough, as chronic undercharging, or as an inability to keep savings even when income rises. Another composite example. Michael earned 6 figures but lived paycheck to paycheck. Bonuses vanished overnight. Urgent car repairs, friends who needed help. Can't miss investments that never panned out. His unconscious had learned that holding on to money was unsafe, so it created reasons for the money to flow out as fast as it came in. Often, this fear runs below conscious awareness. You can set goals, build plans, and work hard. But if your unconscious links wealth with danger, loss of love, or becoming someone you don't want to be, it will keep you safe by keeping you limited. I call this the success ceiling. No matter how much you do, you hit the same financial level again and again. That barrier isn't out there. It's the limit of what feels safe to your unconscious mind. Where does it start? Frequently in childhood. Maybe money was scarce and wanting more was labeled selfish. Maybe you saw constant fights about finances and learned to associate money with conflict. Maybe cultural or religious messages taught that wealth could corrupt character. Some beliefs from childhood were logical based on what you saw. If the wealthy people around you seemed disconnected from family, or if someone changed for the worse after coming into money, it makes sense that your younger self decided wealth was risky. That fear grew as a protective mechanism. It tried to keep you safe. Healing begins by noticing these patterns without judgment. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're carrying beliefs that once served a purpose, but now limit your potential. This is why willpower and positive thinking alone often don't create lasting change around money. You can repeat affirmations all day, but if your unconscious believes wealth threatens your safety, identity, or relationships. It will engineer circumstances that keep you at a familiar level. In our next video, we'll explore 4 common childhood beliefs that create money blocks, the patterns I see most often in my work. Understanding them is the first step toward freedom. For now, notice what happens in your body and mind when you imagine having significant wealth. Do you feel excitement or anxiety? Do you picture positive outcomes or worst-case scenarios? Do you feel worthy of abundance or worried about taking more than your fair share? Also notice the stories you tell about wealthy people. Blessing or burden, inspiration or warning. Your answers offer a window into your money programming. Remember, awareness is the first step to transformation. Seeing the pattern begins to loosen its grip. If this resonates, subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss part 2 on how childhood experiences create specific money blocks. This work of reshaping your relationship with wealth can change your life and your impact on the world. Coming up in this series, we'll unpack the 4 beliefs that block money flow, walk through a step-by-step reflection process, and finish with a guided meditation designed to help ease money anxiety at a deep level.